All right, it is now time for week number 4 of our NFL predictions. At the end of week 3, Brady ended up with 7 points, Ethan had 7, and I had 9. So that gives our grand total 3 weeks in. Brady's at 23, I'm at 32, and Ethan is at 32. So Ethan and I just a little ahead, but plenty of time to catch up as we head into week number 4. We're going to start with tonight's game, the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants. I want to believe the Cowboys are better than their record. They're 1-2. We all have the Giants winning. Now, the Giants did get their first win last week against Cleveland. Malik Neighbors looks really good. I want to believe Dallas is better than what the record shows. Both these teams, their only win is over Cleveland. So we all, Ethan, Brady, and I, all have Dallas winning tonight on Thursday Night Football. Moving on to Sunday, New Orleans. Ethan and I took New Orleans over Atlanta. Atlanta is home. Atlanta, they lost to the Chiefs, but they beat the Eagles. They're a better team for sure. New Orleans, I don't really know in New Orleans. Everybody's saying, yep, they're for real. They did beat the Cowboys big time, but they lost to the Eagles. I think this could really go either way. Ethan and I both have New Orleans. Brady went with the Falcons. Brady also has the Rams winning. Ethan and I both have the Bears. They're both 1-2. I think they're both pretty equally not that great. They are going to be in Chicago. This is a big one. Brady could win this and get double points for picking an opposed. Ethan and I both went with Chicago. Now on to the big game, Minnesota at Green Bay. Minnesota is 3-0. I had somebody comment last week that said, what? How do you pick against Minnesota? They're home. They're playing Houston. I thought the game would be closer. I was wrong. However, I went with Green Bay. They're home. You got Malik Willis, who is a Liberty alum, which I went to Liberty. And so I don't like Green Bay. Minnesota would probably be my top 6 or 7 teams. But I went with Green Bay. They are home. We'll see what happens. Minnesota's probably the favorite. Ethan and Brady both took Minnesota. We all got Pittsburgh over Indy. Indy's my AFC team. And I don't believe Pittsburgh is as good as their record. They really have not beat anybody. Now, their defense looks good, and their coaching is amazing. They always find a way to win. I got Pittsburgh. We all got Pittsburgh winning, but I don't think they're as good as their record shows. Denver surprised everybody, getting a big win over Tampa Bay. We all still went with the Jets. They won again. You got Aaron Rodgers. They're in New York. We all got the Jets over the Broncos. We all went with Philly over Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay started 2-0. Then they lost to Denver. Philly's better. There's no question. We all got Philly. I would like to see Tampa Bay win. As a Cowboys fan, I can't stand Philly. And I mentioned, in my top 5 or 6 teams, I would put the Buccaneers up there as well. I've got some Florida roots and, at least some Florida family. And I hope, and Baker, I'd like to see Baker keep winning. Makes the Browns look bad. But anyway, Philly, we all got Philly winning. We all have Cincy winning. They're 0-3, and they did not look good against the surprising Commanders. But I think they're going to beat Carolina. Carolina had a big win with Andy Dalton now. They are home. This could go either way. Neither one of these teams are great. But we all took Cincinnati, maybe hoping they're better than their record shows. We all got Houston as well. They lost to Minnesota, like I mentioned, but they're back at home. Jacksonville has not won yet, so we all got Houston winning that. Here, this could be the game of the week, surprisingly. Washington and Arizona. Washington looked good on Monday Night Football. Their rookie quarterback looks good as well. Brady went with Washington. I think that's a smart pick. Ethan and I both have Arizona. You got Marvin Harrison Jr. Like I said, it could be the game of the week. I think it could go either way. But Brady probably smart taking Washington here, taking a chance on that. I got Cleveland. Brady's got Cleveland. Ethan went with the home team, Las Vegas Raiders. We were at their stadium and did a tour this past summer. Had a blast there at the end of May in Las Vegas. But I went ahead and went with Cleveland. I want to think Cleveland's better than this. Las Vegas does have a win. They beat Baltimore, which I don't think Cleveland could beat. I don't know. I hope they ship him out of town or cut him or something. But I went ahead and went with Cleveland. So did Brady. Ethan's got Las Vegas. We all got the Chiefs. They almost lost to the Falcons, but they're proving why they're back-to-back Super Bowl champions. And Chargers lost to Pittsburgh. It's a safe bet to all go with Kansas City. We all got Buffalo over Baltimore. Brady's team is Baltimore, and I'd like to see them win. They are home. Buffalo, they're 3-0. Are they really that good? I mean, they're great. Josh Allen is amazing. We'll see that could be the game of the week right there. That's the Sunday night game. That's something to look forward to. Monday night, another doubleheader, Tennessee at Miami. Both of these teams stink. Tennessee stinks just being 0-3. Miami stinks because they have a ton of injuries, including their quarterback. We all still went with Miami at home. Who knows what could happen there. Both these teams are horrible, but for different reasons, I think. Seattle's undefeated. Detroit's 2-1. Brady and I both got Detroit at home. It's a good Monday night football game. Ethan went with Seattle. Not a bad pick there either. Are they for real? I don't know. Denver did lose to Tampa Bay. There's a lot of upsets this year. We'll see what happens. Enjoy week number 4 of the NFL, and we'll see where those points are, our totals at the end of week 4. Thanks for watching.